Let me show you how I crushed my humanities papers. Graduated from a top UK university and ended up in Bloomberg. No fluff. Have a pen ready. Pay attention to key phrases. In the last video, we looked at populations changing over time with a DTM. Now let's zoom in on what that looks like in graph form.
Enter the population pyramid, which gives us a snapshot of the population structure, age, growth, and gender. Pro tip: read the slopes, tops, and base.
The broader the base, the more babies are being born. The broader the top, the more elderly in the population. Gentle slopes means slowing death rates.
A concave population pyramid with a broad base, a clear sign of high birth rate and fertility rates. This indicates a young, growing population, typical of countries in stage 2 of the DTM. Yet due to limited healthcare and sanitation, life expectancy is low. Not many live to old age. Countries like Niger or Chad fit this profile, where young dependents make up a significant portion of the population.
This concave pyramid still has a broadish base, though narrower than in stages 1 and 2. But smoother, gentler slopes also show that people are living longer and death rates have fallen. Notice the slight bulge in the working age group? It signals the potential for a demographic dividend when the share of working people rises compared to dependents. A top-heavy pyramid means more older people than young, with low birth rates and longer life expectancy. Falling birth rates is a problem, especially when births fall below the population replacement rate, which is the average number of children a woman needs to have to keep the population stable without migration. Globally, that's around 2.1. Why 2.1? One each to replace the parents and a little extra to account for child mortality and people who don't have kids. So this is what a typical population pyramid looks like. But sometimes you'll spot an anomaly. Something looks off. A missing chunk in the male population that could signal war, conscription, or conflict-related deaths. War uproots people. More than 1 million had crossed borders to flee the conflict. But war doesn't just move people, it removes them. Mostly, fighting-age men are the ones who die. Losing men in their 20s and 30s means fewer potential fathers and fewer births in the years that follow. A dip in the female side could point to outmigration, women leaving to work abroad. In the Philippines, the average income is about $3,800 a year. But as a domestic worker in Hong Kong, that number can double, up to $7,600. And if an entire age group is unusually small, it could be the result of anti-natalist policies or a major drop in birth rates. Quick recap. A population pyramid shows the age and gender structure of a country, all in one snapshot. Their slopes, bases, and tops each tells a story. A broad base means high birth rates. A wide top means more elderly. Gentle slopes suggest falling death rates. These shapes reveal whether a population is growing, stable, or shrinking. A bulge in the working age group? That could mean a demographic dividend. Anomalies between male and female populations can reveal deeper causes, like war affecting men, economic migration drawing out women, or birth control policies shaping entire generations.
And if you're wondering, how might this actually show up in my exams? Here are a few IB-style questions.
Compare the demographic structure of a youthful versus an aging population. Compare the socio-economic consequences of a youthful versus an aging population.
In our next video, we'll explore what an aging population means. Is it a crisis or an opportunity? We'll also look at how governments can respond to these challenges